It just works. And to me, that is fantastic. And I died around the live wiring. Now on YouTube, I'm the Soft Man and welcome back to some more Not the Bees. It's episode 15, I do believe. Is it 15? I cannot remember if it's episode 14, 15, or it might even be 16, guys. Who the hell knows? I fixed it. I have fixed the entire thing down here, guys, and it's all with one simple mod that I never even knew was in this pack until I started playing around with how I can transfer items around that isn't applied energistics, because it's just so expensive trying to get these two extract and insert when really I didn't need to do any of that. And you guys have probably been screaming this in the comments for the last I don't know how long, because obviously I am quite ahead of myself with these recordings. Let me explain. Xnet is a very simple mod. It took me a while to figure it out, mainly because the manual in the Xnet is absolutely atrocious. I don't know who wrote it, but really it describes absolutely nothing. So yeah, basically what I am going to tell you guys right now is how to work a simple item transfer with Xnet. You need a controller. Okay, this thing, don't worry guys, it looks really complicated, it isn't. If I can do it, I think anybody can. It needs power, obviously. You can see this bar there, that is power. I've got it hooked up into the network at the back here with another MV transformer there. Doesn't need to be MV, to be quite honest, but if I put an LV and then put that on there, I think it would blow up, so I don't want to do that, just to test it. But basically, if we stick on the side of these things here, some connectors. They don't have to be blue connectors. They can be any colour that you really want, as long as it's connected to the same network cable. So this is blue network cable. This is a blue connector. Are you getting there, guys? Are you getting there? This is connected to a chest, which is then got with an import bus on the right hand side of this thing, put into the system altogether. So it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. And then over on this other side, I have it connected with some more connectors to a chest, which is obviously connected to the B setup over here, and another chest which currently has a load of princesses in there, which is exactly where I want them to go, guys. So I'm quite happy that this is working. How do we actually set this to take out of that chest there and put into that chest and this chest here? Well, it's very simple, guys. We go into the controller here. We create a channel. Now, this channel, it can be on channel 2, it can be on channel 3, 4, 5, 6, and you've got 8 channels, 8 different channels on this one network. I do believe you can have 8 different channels on this one network. I haven't tested that yet, but I've got them all on channel 1 because I obviously want them all to sort of put things in places on the same channel. I want to take it out of there, put it into somewhere else, and put it into somewhere else. So I want one channel. We've got this one here. This is the north chest, and you can check this by double clicking. It says there, double click to highlight. So if you double click this, it will actually flash and tell you which chest it is. Very useful indeed. So we want to extract that from that chest. So you basically just click this, guys, and there's different things that come up here. Let me try and go into a different channel here, just for instance. Let's go into channel 3. So we're going to click that there. And you get different things that come up along here. It's energy network. It's not an energy network. We're fine. Although it's a very good way of transferring energy, and probably something I'm going to do instead of the cable network that we've got behind there, because that's an absolute pain in the backside. So we've got the energy network, we've got logic network, we've got item network, fluid network, and then back obviously to energy network again. Nice to see that there's fluid network in there as well. This is going to be massive for us, and I never even knew this mod was in the pack, guys, so please do excuse me on this one. So we've set it to item. Okay, and you just create it. So now we've created on channel 3 an item network. We can say priority, round robin, all that sort of stuff. You can give it a channel name if you so wish. There's also these things down here in this thing, and enable processing on this channel. You can turn that off and on. I don't know what it does because I haven't tried it, guys, but we can go ahead and create that. And you can see it's got a little a little eye there, and that's because of this. We can insert or extract, insert, extract, insert, extract, okay? And that's basically how we've done this. We've turned it to extract. You can do single, item, stack, and I haven't actually edited that. I must do that, actually. Let me go and do that now. So we want stack. We want to take as much out as we possibly can straight off. So number of ticks for each operation. We can change that if we so wish, though 10 seems okay. We're going to go with 20, actually, 1 second. Where every second it will take a stack of whatever it is out of the chest there. And of course, what does it do with this? Well, because it's on the same channel, we've got an insert over here at this block right there, and we're telling it to blacklist all of these different items. So these items cannot go into that chest over at the other side there. You can't see my mouse, I don't think, but it cannot go into that chest over there. So where does it send them? Well, it sends them to where they can, and that is the secondary thing, the secondary chest over here, which is this one, and it sends them there. What does that mean for the princesses then? Well, basically, it could send the princesses into here, but mainly it's going to send them into here. Because, of course, we're blacklisting everything else, so it just sends the princesses into here instead of sending them into here. I think it goes on like a sort of a distance base. I really don't know if that's the case or not, but it works, and that's the main thing, guys. It works. No princesses ever land in this place. These are all the ones that we actually need to switch over because we're taking these and putting them into here, which is wonderful. We do have a few spare princesses. I did want this to probably end up being some sort of bin, maybe, so that I could just bin everything that comes into here, but I might want these going down the line. I may. So yeah, I think it's going really well, guys. It is going really, really well, and that one works. It just works, and to me, that is fantastic. And I died around the live wiring. We really need to sort that out, guys. In fact, we probably might do something with with the Xnet for that as well. And Xnet would be really, really useful for having a big amount of these apiaries, these industrial apiaries, actually going to it. So I think, should we try this? I think we'll try this out, guys. On camera with you, I'm going to try it. So we want to get involved with Xnet once again, but we do need the... Did I put it into the system? I may have. No, I didn't. It's right here, look. So we won't need any of these wire connectors, which is going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. So we are going to go over here. We're going to need to have it connected to the controller, though. That's the only issue. We could make another controller, but they're not exactly very easy to craft. Let me show you the recipe for this. Where's the controller? There it is, Xnet controller. Look, we need a full block of iron there, some iron ingots, gold ingots, redstone, all this sort of stuff. We do need that as well. So that's the issue that we're having here. Can we maybe connect it on the other side there? I'm wondering if we can. We possibly will be able to, and then drag it down and then round to this place here. So we've got a connector. We're definitely going to go ahead and connect that to... Whoops. Can we connect that to there, please? Maybe we can do it from the bottom of it, actually. That's probably easier. Hopefully I don't die. I've noticed to turn these off, we actually... I think that's north. Yes, it is. We can do that. And we want to turn it off to... If that's north, that would be east, maybe. Yes, that's the one. So we can turn that off there as well. So then we can network cable this guy to here. And then we can have that cable on there as well. I'm hoping that this will work, because then we can have the channel there. We can have a different channel entirely for this one. We need to make some more controllers though, so let's go ahead and do that. Not controllers, what they're called. Let's find out, guys. At Xnet. Are these things. Oh, they are the connectors. So we want a blue connector. Very easy to do, actually. There we go. Done. We will want more connectors, of course, to travel over to there, but I just want to go ahead and turn that to an output, please. Can I connect this to there? It's not looking as if I can. Oh, it's because I've actually got that cable there. There we go. Brilliant. Now that's working fantastically. We can actually run this over here, which is really annoying. I'm going to need some more network cable. I'm going to need some more connectors. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Blue connector. Oh, we seem to be out of chests. It's okay, we've got plenty of wood. Oh. There we go. Blue connector. We only need the one. So that's that one done. We need the wire, so the network cable. Oops. What the heck? I think it's because it's doing this at the same time. So network. The blue network cable, which we can actually afford 2 lots of, which is going to be exactly what we're going to need. So let's give this a try. You can see it currently it has absolutely no power. So we're going to, it's going to be ugly as hell, guys. It really, really is at this moment in time. But it's not going to be for too long, because we are going to move this entire setups that we've got and sort of you know, tidy the area up, because this is looking absolutely terrible, guys, to be honest. There we go. So that is now connected to this over here. No power is going into it, of course. We haven't set that just yet. But if we go into this controller, channel 2 is going to be an energy network. So we will, I don't really know what to call it. Just call it energy, I suppose. And from here, we need that one. So this is the capacitor. We want to create an extract at a rate of max energy extraction rate limited to 10,000 per tick. That is crazy. I don't really know what to say. Disable extraction if energy is too low. 200 per tick. I'm just going with this. I really don't know if this is going to work or not. But then you can see this, that we've got the this here, so we can go ahead, create that, insert it at a rate of 200 per tick. And that should be enough, I think, to go ahead and have that give power. There we go. I mean, how easy is that? And we don't get burnt to a crisp. Oh my goodness. This is so much easier, guys. So much easier. So much so, I'm wondering if there's any point to this entire applied energistics setup that we have here currently, because we can actually use Xnet to quickly get things moved from the centrifuge as well. Maybe have them export the items out into the system. Maybe we can keep that sort of thing. But to put items into it, mind you, we'd need... there is a point to having this sort of setup on here, but having the power set up, the entire power grid that we've got set up at the moment can be entirely changed. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to take some time now. It's going to be a long while, guys, between this bit of recording and the next bit of recording that's going to be the end of this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and sort out everything I can with Xnet and all that sort of stuff. I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I've done. Okay, guys, you join me a little bit later. And you can see a couple of things have changed. I haven't entirely finished as of yet, but I wanted to bring you guys back in to show you the work that I've done. So as you can see, there is literally nothing here, guys. There is nothing here. There is no applied energistics. There is no annoying sort of zapping wires going to come and get me, guys. There's none of that. There is, however, this is still here. That still goes into this chest, all this stuff. In fact, I'm just sorting this out at the moment so that that doesn't happen. We'll sort that out in a second. Those will be moved also. I did move my smelter bees over here and have it automatically smelting stuff in for the time being, and just left it AFK for quite a while, and I ended up with quite a bit of iron and stuff like that, so it made this process a lot easier. So as you can see, we've got a crafting terminal up here. We've got a fluid terminal up here. And you can see just down there, guys, we've got a bottom floor. I say a bottom floor, it's sort of a middle floor. If we pop off here. So this took me ages, guys. It took me forevs. We've still got our energy bee up the top there that's doing all of our energy and all of our stuff, feeding into that one right there. And if I can just... Oh, I bet I can't get up there. Feeding into that capacitor right there. There is a controller right next to it. That runs this network. And that is it. That controller runs just this one network, which transfers power from that one into this MV capacitor right here. This one then is run by this controller over here. It's got quite a lot of stuff on there, guys. Basically, it just extracts the power from there and inserts it everywhere else. We do have 3 MV capacitors now, so we should not be running out of power anytime soon. And we've got that. So all of our stuff is down here now. All of our applied energistic stuff will be down here. I don't want it to be seen up on the top. I want that just to be the bees and all that sort of stuff up there. So we've got our applied energistics place at the moment. I am currently going to be working on upgrading these storage cells as well, but we'll get to that at some point soon. I had to make dense smart cable because of the channels. The amount of stuff I have on this particular network is absolutely crazy. So I made the dense smart cable just because it gives me 32 channels. And of course, don't forget, every single side you can stick some more smart cable on, and you got another 32 channels. If you link them in though, they will count as the same amount of channels, so don't forget about that, guys. But I got it all going over to this contraption over here. Now this, I'm quite proud of this. We've got a 3rd floor down here, but it literally is, I'll just show you really quickly, it literally is just power cables going underneath there. I say power cables, it's them, the cable thingamabobbins. And they all go to, well, we've got the carpenters all powered up nicely. We've got the centrifuge all powered up nicely. This is from one single bee, guys. One single bee allows me to do all of this. It's crazy. So in here, we've actually got crystal grains being automatically put into the carpenter now. They're not particularly doing anything at the moment. They're just going in there. At the moment, I have iron dust being automatically created and then put out of the carpenter back into the system. We've got our combs getting automatically done down and then put back into the system. And we've got our propolis being automatically squished and spun around and then put back into the system. Everything goes back in there. We've not really got that much in the ways of materials as of yet. But it's like all of one particular thing, because of course I don't have any extra bees set up at the moment. So I'm just going with the setup that I had up there and moved it down here. And guys, we have an industrial apiary down here with all the upgrades you can think of. We've got light, flowering, open sky and automation upgrade on this guy with the smelter queen inside there, which is then doing the flower pedestal. We've got an export bus going into the top of here with all of the dusts that we've got. And we've got an import bus, of course, importing all of the ingots that we get from this. Basically, I have automated the entire process of getting all of the dusts that we've got from our guys up there. In fact, I just needed to add one single thing onto this here, and that is, of course, the redstone, so that that gets put into this chest down here as well, which, of course, gets imported back into the system. It's the same thing as what we had up there. It's just a lot more complicated. And the good thing about this is, guys, we have so much room in which to expand. We're not crammed in up there like we were. Now we've got the ability to shift around power with these. It's massive. It's changed the game for us absolutely completely as Xnet. And now that we've got that ability to move power around, I've done all of this in cobblestone. It took a while, guys, because of course I still need to mine it. I still need to mine the cobblestone up there. But I did all this in cobblestone slabs because I want to get the annihilation frame. I want to bring the lava down here and set up an automatic cobble sort of destroyer, so that we've got cobble automatically going into our system as well. So this is a stage that I'm currently at. Let me really quickly go up here because I want to show you something else. all the bottom row, if you don't remember last time, all the bottom row, they weren't actually the robotic speed and all of that sort of stuff. That has now changed. I've taken all of that and took the NTBs out, let them die, brought them back, put them in that thing over there with my my template, and then brought them back in, shoved them in here, and they're creating loads more stuff for us, which is absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a pain. However, I have an idea. What I want to do, guys, is have more of the redstone princesses. I need more redstone. I just simply am not getting redstone quick enough, guys. I'm not getting redstone quick enough. So if I add a few more apiaries around here with redstone bees in it, I'll be laughing, guys. I will be laughing. It's the same with... Oh, what's the other one that I'm low on? I mean, I could do with more iron being pumped through, but now we've got our metallic... combs being smushed down into metallic grains, and we've got that automatically being created into iron. That should not be a problem, but I suppose we'll see later on. So the plan for now, guys, and don't worry, this is not the end of the episode, but the plan for now is to move all of this down there as well, make sure all of our forestry machines are indeed getting power and are down there ready and waiting for us. This area is going to change as well, guys, because I want to start bringing some of these guys over here. The reason for that is there's some materials, sand for instance, sand is beginning to be a pain. So there's some materials I would like to be, mainly for glass, to be honest, with all that cable and stuff. It's just been an absolute pain. But sand I need automating. I need that going through the system. So the stuff that I need going through the system will gradually be added to this sort of system that we've got over here. Eventually, I've tried Xnet with these guys. Unfortunately, Xnet just does not seem to work. Not Xnet, what was the other one? Simple storage, something or other. I can't remember. That didn't work. I think I did that on camera, actually. Positive I did. That didn't work, guys. So I haven't tried Xnet, to be fair. I would think it would probably work, but why use the amount of materials it costs to do Xnet when I could just use a bit of iron and some chests? Really not that hard, especially when we've got a wood farm over there as well. It's all about getting stuff automated. All of this will end up in my storage down there. I'll just have this little guy popping up, and I will try to make things look a little bit prettier. Just basically around with the bees. It's all about the bees is this pack, and I really want to make this bee system a lot better. It's getting dark again, so I'm going to have to go sleep in a minute. But basically that's the stage of which we are currently at, guys. Yeah, so I will be back once I'm at a position where I can start showing you guys and progressing more in this pack. So I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, to finish this episode off, I want to sort out these two sandy, this sandy queen and this sandy drone on camera. Now I do apologise guys, it's gone Christmas and I'm halfway through actually recording this episode, and I've also just got ill, which really doesn't help. So I've got a bit of a cold, a bit of a cough, and I do apologise for that. I'm actually going to set an area out, probably around here, for industrial apiaries. And the reason for that, guys, is very simply put, I want to go ahead and have some bees, especially ones that are needed, like the Sandy Queen. I need a lot of them in this sort of area. So that, I believe, I don't want to go too close to the edge here, but we are going to sort of work our way around, and I think it's going to be around about there. Now, we've got this wonderful, wonderful channel stuff, and thank God for this stuff. Really, thank God for this stuff, because otherwise this pack would have been a lot harder. That's that place now, so let's go upstairs and sort of wiggle around with the power. I do believe it comes out at this point and then goes to everywhere. So what we're going to do is we are going to pop that up right there. I think that's enough. I should think that'll be okay. And we're going to pop that into there. Now, have we got any controllers, or do I have to actually create some of them? I don't know if I've got any left. That's the question. I've got an import bus, but that's certainly not what I'm after. So, where is it? Controller. Is that the one? Oh, I forgot I can't do it while I'm in that. Let's have a quick gander. Controller. I don't think it is. What's it from? Xnet, that's the one. Xnet. It's been a few days, guys. A connector, that's the one. And we want the blue one, which means we need a chest. We should have all of the stuff to be able to make one of these, actually. So, connector. Blue connector. Yeah, we do indeed have enough to be able to make this, which is fantastic news. Now, can I just slap that on top of there? No. I think I've actually got to use that in place of this, don't I? Is that right? I do indeed. Brilliant. So that's now connecting. It should be... I think it's plugged into this. I could be completely wrong, guys. Now you can see the yeah, here we go. Look, we've got an import going into this thing. We've got an export going from that one. So it's from that one, and we want to add this one to the network. So insert. That should now be putting power into the... Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We need to pop that into there. Now the only problem is it's too cold and it's got no flowers. I could have sworn I've changed that guy, but maybe not. Maybe it's changed itself back. I have no idea. Let me go to bed really quickly. I have eaten as well. I've changed over the bees over there. I want to get Yente princesses into there, but I've only got 2 at the moment, and I need 3 to be able to make that possible. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. I also want to get further on down the line of these sorts of things. The gendustry is certainly where I want to go down, because it'll make getting all of the bees that we need an absolute cinch. So we definitely want to be doing that. So what was I doing, guys? I did have, I'm pretty sure on me, did I put them in here? No, I probably put them in this chest over here, because I was messing around over here a bit earlier on. Yes, I did. Look, automation and a desert upgrade, because I've nicked the skystone chest. We don't need that many skystone bees now, guys, so we should be okay on that front as well. So this, we're going to stick the desert emulation in there. So now it needs flowers. Of course it needs bloody flowers. And I'm surprised that that is not classing as a flower. I was hoping that it might do. Even so, it's just a bit too far away, because above here there's flowers, and I know for a fact they actually catch them. Let's have a look at this one. I'm sure this requires flowers as well, does it not? Oh, it's got the flowering upgrade. Let me have a quick gander at this guy. So yeah, this guy does require flowers, and I think we just need one of those flowering upgrades, or another one of those flowering upgrades. So flowering these things. I'm not sure. Surely not. I think that creates flowers rather than means that you don't need one. Glass, an upgrade frame. We might be able to craft one of them to see if it actually does work. So flowering upgrade. Let's craft one of you first. We have no yellow dye, green, blue, or red dye. Of course, we have absolutely no dye whatsoever. Oh, hold up, guys. Look at this. It's actually said yes. Okay, we've found some stuff. So I'm going to put that automation... No, I'm not going to put that automation upgrade, because I'm going to wait for this guy to die. And then I'm going to change him so that he is a normal sort of bee, not a butterfly. That are 2 completely different things. 2 normal sorts of bees. And it means I can take this desert emulation back out and use it for something else going further on down the line. So there you can see sand. Brilliant use. Absolutely brilliant, because we're going to need tons of it. A lot of this sand, guys, all of my sand, should I say, I don't think I've got much left, if any. No, I don't, unless I put it somewhere else. It all went into creating all of this sort of smart cable and all of this sort of stuff that you can see right here has been used with that in mind. So I need to automate that, and I really wanted to do that on camera for you guys. So there you go. I'm going to wait for that guy to die out, and then I'm going to, put him through the ringer and change him around a little bit. So that's now the Sandy Bee well and truly taken care of, or will be, between episodes, guys. Let's take a quick look at the quest book then. A mutagen producer is the next one on the list, and I get a glowering princess and a glowering drone, or a glowering. It depends which way that you want to say it. I'm pretty sure, though, I had one of these. I've got to be really careful, actually. These will fill everything up, and it will just be an absolute nightmare. I need to get Xnet up here so that it can take all of that stuff down for us. So let me just put that over there. Be alright for the moment. So, a glowering one. I'm pretty sure I had one of these, because it gave me glowstone. Or am I completely and utterly just backing up the wrong tree, so to speak? Esoteric, clockwork, skystone. Even though it's skystone. I'm sure I had one. Glowering. A furious and an excited bee. Isn't that the one that blows the place up? Oh, it says nether on there, so maybe not. I could swear I had one. But, I mean, all things are pointing to the fact that, no, I don't, in fact, have one. So let's go downstairs, guys. Or I might be able to do this from up here, actually. And create a mutagen producer. So, mutagen producers. Now, it takes a lot of brass to be able to do this. A mutagen tank should be easy enough to be able to craft. So, mutagen... Oh, I had one. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I've got some bronze gears already made, and I've seen them. So there's a power module. I need more bronze gears. Oh, this is so heavy on the bronze. It is absolute madness, guys. So heavy. So we've got everything that we need apart from that, which we've run out of bronze now. Fantastic news. We should be able to make one of them pretty easy. And it's the bronze gears. So literally, we have run out of bronze, guys. With that in mind, I think we're okay, because I do believe we have enough to be able to make the two that we need, which is great. Great news. So mutagen producer. We definitely need to get more copper bees so that we can definitely get more copper coming through the system, because at the moment, guys, it's just not enough. So there we go. The mutagen producer has now been created. That is a quest complete, guys. And I tell you something, makes me feel 10 times better finally getting another quest done. So that will give us a glowering princess and a glowering drone. So this machine will take glowstone or redstone and output mutagen. This is the fuel you will need to run a couple more advanced gendustry machines. So of course it's given us a princess that will be able to make glowstone, but I'm pretty sure I had one of these. I could be completely wrong. We need to put that through the ringer though, I do believe, because this guy... Oh no, look, it's a normal one. It requires flowers. It is aggressive though, so we probably need to get that out of the system there. I haven't actually moved these machines down there yet. I may keep them up here because they're not part of any sort of like automation or anything. These will be manual, so I'll be coming up to them and just using them. So I don't see the point in moving them down to here when the majority of this stuff down here is all sort of like automated and stuff like that. This, of course, the inscriber, I need to automate that process as well, because that is an absolute pain and takes forever. So I need to automate that process. This is obviously automated. Everything down here is automation based, and I don't want to automate these up here. So I may just leave them up here and get power to them somehow. So, okay, so the mutagen producer will be added to the list of things that we can go ahead and make there. So the glowering princess and the glowering drone, they will be... I need to put them through the ringer first, and these don't have enough power, I don't believe. Oh no, they do. They do. We can put them through. We can put them through the ringer. Need more genetics labware, but that's fine. I need to take a look over here, because this is the one thing. I need to make sure that there's no bees going into the actual chest downstairs. By the looks of things, that is not the case. So I'm quite happy about that. Brilliant. They should all be ending up there. So the glowering princess is now a robotic worker, which is fantastic. And that one will be changing as well, the glowering drone. So we need yet another apiary. It would be really nice to automate the making of apiaries as well, but I haven't quite got as far as crafting. Auto crafting in applied energistics is a lot different to auto crafting in, say, refined storage or something like that. So yeah, it's I'm a little bit far away from that at the moment, but it won't be long, guys. So now we've done that one. We've actually unlocked pretty much everything around here. The push-pulls, I think I can do them. I think I can actually do that that thing. Have I got wood? I have got wood. I've got planks. Okay. So push. Oh, no, it's not actually showing up there. What are they called? Item eject covers and item import. So item eject covers. Oh, we need more bronze, guys. Wow. Okay. Jesus, the bronze in this pack is crazy. That's silver, not tin. And we don't have enough, quite enough, to be able to make the item covers. So eject. We need to have one of these gears. And I do happen to have a piston ready, so that's great. Let's put that there. So item eject and item cover. It's the other one. It's not eject. Import, that's the one. And pretty much need exactly what we've just had. So I think we can create one of them. It's the piston. We create one of them. And I do believe we've run out of... No, we haven't, actually. There we go. So that's another quest done. Or is there another side to this? Detect. Right, I've definitely got these. So we get another 2 item import covers, 4 item eject covers, 4 error sensor covers. Now, you can actually use these covers, as it says. These can be attached to any side of the Gendry machines. These will automatically push or pull in to attached inventories and can make automating a breeze. The error sensor cover will emit a redstone signal if something goes wrong with the machine/hive. So that's actually pretty useful for the likes of what I'm going to show you, actually. Maybe I can do this. So it's an item eject cover. I'm wondering if it would eject these items so that I don't have to mess around with them. I'm hoping that that's the case. I know I've got a load of chests because I created a load of them. Good. And can we just pop that there? Is that gonna work? I could definitely see stuff leaving. Okay, that's going to really, really help me, guys. When it comes to... This thing especially gets filled really, really quickly. I do apologise. It gets really, really filled really quickly. So, and then when that gets full, it just grinds to a halt. We end up with no power. And then all hell breaks loose. So we don't want that to happen. Let's go to sleep really quickly, guys. But I think that's going to be it for the end of this episode, to be honest. Oh, my goodness. It's definitely the end of the episode because I cannot speak without coughing now. So with that done, it doesn't open up any new quests, but it does mean we can get that copy and paste, a whole new world of possibilities, and a use for drones. So, yeah, that is definitely what we'll be doing in next episode. We'll be carrying on through the quest book there and making some more of the Gendry stuff. Now, I'm going to disappear, and I'm going to die quietly. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been the Toffman as always. Stay safe.